Hey guys, how we doing today? So I just want to share with you, I bought a new bike, not new, but new to me. This is a 2008 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 cruiser, and just going to give you a quick walk around, show you what I got here. Okay, very clean machine. Only's got 5,600 miles on it. I got it home, cleaned it all up. I just picked up a Mustang seat for it, very comfortable. Did a couple of things. I put the mount for the phone on there. I got all the chrome cleaned up nice. I actually painted the frame. Got it looking like new again. I got a couple of little doodads I'm going to put on. I got a little chrome horn cover there. I got a chrome plate that I'm going to put in front of the grill. It's got a black one there right now, but we're going to take that off, put one on. I'm actually going to be taking these tires off, even though they're not that old. They do have dry rot on them, so I don't want to be riding around with dry rotted tires. So I got a couple of new ones I'm going to put on there. I'll show you those. And not too much work that needs to be done to it. Like I say, it's fairly new as far as the mileage. So let me show you the tires I got on it. So I'm actually heading down to the registry to get it registered today, and when I get back I'm going to pull the tires off at the wheels, and I'll get the chrome wheels all shined up before I put them back on there. But we'll get the tires put on it tomorrow. Let me show you what I got for tires here. So I picked up a couple of Pirellis. These are the MT66. Okay, the front one is a 130/90/16. Let's tread on that. And the back one is also a Pirelli MT66. And this one is a 180/70/15. You can see what that one looks like. So we'll have a couple of new tires going on there, make it all nice and safe. And this will be my new ride to work when it's nice out, because this beast here is very thirsty, and with the price of gas and diesel going up, it's costing me quite a bit, not to mention the maintenance, because every 5,000 miles I got to change the oil and take 16 quarts of synthetic oil, so it's not a cheap deal. So yeah, we'll enjoy the summer with this here, and save some money on gas, have a little fun at the same time, hopefully do some nice weekend cruises with the wife and enjoy the weather. So I'm going to run down, get this thing registered, and then when I get back I'll show you how I'm going to get the wheels off. I did buy a motorcycle jack from Harbor Freight. It works pretty good. There is one little issue, but I'll show you my way around that. So yeah, let's get that taken care of, and then I'll show you about taking the tires off. Okay, so this is the jack I got from Harbor Freight. It's a Pittsburgh jack, and works really well. The only issue I have is I have to lift the bike in the middle to get both tires off the ground, but there is something in the middle underneath that you don't want to hit with the jack, so I have to either move it forward or back, and it only lifts one tire off the ground at a time. So I figured out a way to lift the back and then the front, so that it's totally up in the air and I can get the wheels off it, and I'll show you how I did that. Alright, so you can see these here, these couple of fittings. You don't want to put the jack up on those and break them off. So I have to, luckily there's a hole in the middle of the jack that I can lift around it, and just go up easy, kind of get it as close as I can there. Alright, and you can see I'm like right on the edge of the rail here. So that's going to lift up the back of the bike. Alright, so what I did was I took my other floor jack, put a block of wood under it, and then jacked up the front of the bike. And that way now the front tire is off the ground also. So now both tires are ready to come off. So let me show you how to take them off. Okay, so the first thing is we got to take this nut off, which is a 15/16. And then on the other side, you just have a hole here. We gotta loosen this up though. Okay, that is a 6mm. Okay, crack that loose. Alright, now when you're pulling this out, you gotta be careful on these shims and stuff here. You gotta make sure you know which way they came out. Alright, so pop that out, okay, and it's going to want to stay like that. Same thing on the other side. Take that out. So I'm going to put this like this. I'll put this like this. Put the nut back on there. This way we know the orientation of everything. So I'll screw that up. Okay, so I needed to remove these two caliper bolts, but the bottom one was so tight I couldn't get it off, and it was starting to round the head off, and I didn't want to do that. So I opted to go a different route. I ended up just taking the screws out of the rotor and then taking that off the wheel, and then that was able to get the wheel out that way. Because the caliper is kind of big and the rim couldn't get by it, so I had to get this out of the way in order to move the wheel out of the way to get it. Alright, so that's the front. Let's get the back off. Alright, so on the back side, we have a cotter pin here we need to get off. Okay, once the cotter pin's out, then you got to get the nut off. I'm not sure what size nut it is, but I had to use my big adjustable here to break it loose. This would probably be easier with the exhaust off. I just don't feel like taking the exhaust off right now. Okay, so there's your big crown nut that came off that had the cotter pin in it. Alright, now one thing is you want to mark the orientation of this notch with the notches on the arm. So this one is on the third notch back from the front. So 1, 2, 3 is where that one lines up. And you want to make sure they're both matching so that the wheel is straight. You don't want it, you know, cockeyed. So let's loosen this up. Take the tension off of the belt. And the other side. Okay, got the bolt out, the axle. Alright, so that's just hanging there. Be careful of these little spaces and stuff in here. Okay, so the caliper mounts with the axle bolt. Push that out of the way. Okay, next thing, I want to take this shield off of here. This is 6mm also. Oh, I'm sorry. That is a 5mm. Alright, so I just got back from the motorsport store, and we had them mountain balance the new tires for us, so they're all set. I just brought them home and cleaned up the wheels, got them all nice and shiny and clean, so let's get them installed back on the bike. Alright, so I'm going to slip this back under here. And we're going to put the belt on. Okay, got the belt back on there. And now we gotta slip the axle in. Make sure you put your spacers back in the correct way they were. This jack makes it really nice for lining it up too, so. Now on this side we got to remember that the caliper is held on by that bolt there. Okay, so we got the wheels back on. I'm going to just shine up the rims a little bit now. I'm going to use this Mother's Chrome polish, works pretty good. So we'll just go ahead and go around the rim, put a little coating on here, get them all nice and shiny again. I washed the rims when I had them off, so now it's just a matter of getting the fingerprints off and getting them clean again. Alright guys, well here she is, all shined up and ready to roll. So it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. We're going to take her out for a nice little cruise. Got my nice new tires on there now, so I don't have to worry. Those other ones were pretty dry rotted, so it wasn't good. You can see a couple of things I did. I put on this plate here. Put on some highway pegs. I have the RAM mount phone holder, and then I put in this little charging unit, and it also reads out battery voltage, so that's nice. Picked up the Mustang seat, very comfortable, got the nice backrest on it. Got the saddlebags back on there. You can see I painted the frame all up. Everything's nice and neat and clean now. Got a little flag on the back there. Alright, so she's ready to roll. Alright guys, if you like the video, give a thumbs up, give a like, give a share. Any comments you have, leave below, and we'll catch you on the next one.